Hey y'all, hope you're all having a great night. I am just doing a little bit of Thanksgiving pre-baking and cooking tonight so that I'm not totally overwhelmed on Thanksgiving. Have lots of things to cook. My sister-in-law Karen, my niece Hannah, and I are in charge of all the food. So I figured I would do this tonight. This is a keto cheesecake. It's got a set for at least 8 hours, so I figure I'll make it tonight, stick it in the fridge, and it'll be perfect on Thanksgiving Day. And by the way, shout out to my brother-in-law, Kevin Hangman in Napa, California, all the way from Spring Hill, Tennessee, for sharing this recipe and therefore creating the inspiration for me to make this. So here we go. I am starting first with the cheesecake crust, which is 1.5 cups of almond flour. I used blanched almond flour. Oh, where is it? Is that the bag? Yeah. Bob's Mill almond flour, blanched almond flour. And then I used 1/4 cup of Lakanto powdered sugar. It's not actual powdered sugar, it's made out of monk fruit and erythritol. So this is keto friendly. And then we have 6 tablespoons of melted butter and a tablespoon of cinnamon. And I'm just gonna take that and I am going to blend it all up like that. And then I'm gonna take it and press it into my cheesecake pan. So I do have a cheesecake pan, a 10-inch pan. Where is my, it's in here somewhere. Well, I'll be right back. I gotta find my nonstick spray. Okay, well, it's a good thing I couldn't find the spray because I almost forgot to add the powdered sugar replacer. So I'm adding that in there. I'm mixing it all in, making sure it all gets, incorporated in there. All right. So what kind of desserts are you all making for Thanksgiving? Oops, I just had a big clump fall out. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to spray my pan, my 10-inch Springform Pan. And then I'm gonna take this goodness. Ooh, let me taste it. Oh, wow. That is so good. Gosh. All right. I'm gonna pour that in there. See? And then I'm gonna press it. My husband's taking over the oven right now. I don't need it right this second, so it's okay. So we're gonna press it down into the pan. And then we're gonna make the cheesecake, so I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so I just wanted to make sure to point out that you wanna get your crust halfway up the sides of the pan. And just make sure that, you don't have any holes in the bottom or anything, that there's a little crust on there, and you'll be all set. All right, next to the filling. Okay, so very important. There is a lot of cream cheese in here, 6 8-ounce packages to be exact, and some eggs too. And all of these cream cheeses and the eggs need to be room temperature, so make sure you let them sit out to get to room temperature before you do this recipe. All right, I will be right back because I don't want to film me getting all 6 of these into the bowl. Well, Kevin, you're right. This is a pain in the you-know-what, emptying all of these packages of cream cheese into the mixing bowl. But, you know what? Sometimes The really, really good things in life take time. Yep. So I find that the best way is to twist and dump. And lick your fingers and then wash your hands. So we're mixing the cream cheese. You want to mix that until it gets nice and blended. It happens pretty easily because it's already room temperature. And then we're going to add 2 cups of the Lakanto confectioner sugar. But you're not going to do it all at once. You're going to do it like a little at a time, like maybe 1/3 of a cup at a time. Don't worry, my hands are clean. I washed them after I licked my fingers. And we are just going to incorporate that until all 2 cups are in there. Oops, I forgot a cream cheese. So, I'm going to turn that off and we're just going to put that in there. And just kind of roll it from the end. And that is the easiest way to get it out. I don't think it's going to be a big deal that I forgot this one and I'm putting it in at the end. So there we go. Back to blending. Okay, so it's still blending. I'm going to add in 5 large eggs, one at a time. Excuse you. Okay, now I really gotta go wash my hands, y'all, because, you know, salmonella. So the last 2 ingredients is 8 ounces of sour cream. Oh my God, this is gonna be so yummy. And then, sorry, I'm like trying to control my utensils from falling off the counter here. And I found my tablespoon, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Pure vanilla extract. Don't use that imitation stuff. It's not the same. And then we are going to blend that all together. Let all that goodness come together, and then that's going to get poured into our beautiful crust and baked at 325. And in the meantime, I'm enjoying a little bit of bourbon. Let me tell you what I'm drinking. This is Angel's Envy Cask Strength. I got this last year for the family Christmas gift, and it is wonderful. So this ain't no sissy bourbon, y'all. This is cask strength. It's like 127.4 proof. I think it is really good. So I just enjoy sipping on it. So good. Straight out of Kentucky, y'all. Straight out of Kentucky. All right, so that looks like it's almost done. I'm gonna be ready to pour it into the crust and put it in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, this is delicious. I already tasted it a little bit. It's really, really good. Okay, so we are gonna take this delicious cheesecake and pour it into the pan. Oh my gosh. This is so yummy. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I am excited. Super excited. Okay, so this is gonna go into the oven at 325 degrees for about 50 minutes. Then we're gonna turn the temperature off the oven and open the door and let it set for another 30 minutes. All right, and I will be back to show you what it looks like. Yum, delicious. I can't wait until this is done. And there it goes into the oven. Just one more tad bit of information. After it's baked for 50 minutes, the cheesecake should no longer be glossy on the top, but it'll still be a little bit runny in the middle. So, just some little tips. All right, y'all. It's still jiggly in the middle, but it doesn't look shiny on top. So we turn the oven off, open the door, let it sit for 30 minutes. The cheesecake has been resting nicely in the oven for 30 minutes, and now I am going to take my knife and I am just going to go around the perimeter of the cheesecake. And this is just to assure that the cheesecake will not stick. And we're going to let it rest for about another hour. And then we will release the Kraken, the edge of the pan. And the cheesecake will go in the refrigerator until it's ready to be served, which will be Thanksgiving at Haw Farms 2020, y'all. Night. Oh, hell yes. This is getting covered up with saran wrap and gobbled up on Thanksgiving. Are you comfy? Are you okay in there? Okay, see you in a couple days.